For the first time since taking office last year, President Biden made a stop in Iowa.
Yeah, he stopped in Menlo earlier this afternoon to announce an expansion of biofuels to help combat rising gas prices.
We have team coverage for you for the president's visit tonight. KCCI's Todd Magel is live at the airport where President Biden is expected to take off soon. But first, KCCI's Cynthia Fodor is live in Menlo where the president made his big announcement. Cynthia?
That's right, Stacey. The president toured the Poet ethanol plant here that you can see behind me with Congresswoman Cindy Axne before speaking inside a grain storage facility. He stood next to a huge pile of dry distiller's grain, which was fitting since this is a huge day for corn growers. President Biden announced year-round sales of E15, a type of gasoline with 15% ethanol made out of corn. Biden, as you know, has been an advocate of clean energy and says E15 year-round will help relieve the pain at the pump.
It gives you a choice at the pump. When you have a choice, you have competition. When you have competition, you have better prices. In addition to all that, you get less harm to the environment, lower greenhouse gas emissions, and you get even byproducts like grain here, which goes into animal feed and which helps cattle producers and lowers their costs.
It'll be a huge benefit to the Iowa economy. Iowa is the #1 producer of ethanol in the U.S. There's more than 40 ethanol plants here in the state of Iowa, so it helps increase demand for ethanol. It helps, in turn, increase demand for corn, and at the same time, it helps Iowa consumers. It helps every Iowan by ensuring that that lowest cost fuel remains available at the pump.
Now, we were told here today that Americans will be able to save anywhere from 10 to 50 cents a gallon when they fill up their tanks, depending on where they live in the country. And the president also talked about his infrastructure plan and how it is going to benefit rural Iowa, helping to build new roads and fix bridges across the state, as well as internet access and clean water systems. Coming up at 6, we will show you what else the president has in store to help biofuel producers across the state. Ray and Stacey?
Cynthia, thank you. Well, Governor Reynolds is thanking the Biden administration tonight for the E15 expansion. In a statement this afternoon, the governor wrote in part that while there is more to be done from the administration to address high energy fuel and prices, unrestricted access to E15 is a great first step.
The Republican Party of Iowa welcomed the president to the state with a series of billboards in Des Moines. The signs criticize President Biden's record on inflation and rising gas prices. This sign is at the intersection of Floor Drive and Bell Avenue. Jeff Kaufman, the chair of the Republican Party of Iowa, held a press conference this morning with Iowa Republicans and Senator Joni Ernst. Kaufman says Biden is making a good decision, but it's one he should have made earlier.
And my grandpa used to have a saying. He always would say that when somebody was trying to fix the problem, but they didn't really have their heart in it. He would always say, it's like peeing on a forest fire. That's exactly what this announcement is today. And here's the other deal. Joe Biden started the forest fire.
Kaufman and Senator Ernst say the party will continue to push the Biden administration to do more to lift economic burdens on Iowans.
The president's decision to expand sales of ethanol blended gasoline comes as Americans are paying record amounts for gas. AAA says the national average is $4.10 a gallon. In Iowa, it's about $3.80 a gallon on average. We wanted to know what the president's plan will mean for what you pay at the pump. New at 5, KCCI's Marcus McIntosh asked an expert.
Well, Stacey, this is something the state's elected officials, farm groups, and biofuel producers have been lobbying the president to allow, saying American-made biofuels have a lot of positive. It's affordable, sustainable solution, and it will immediately help drive fuel prices down while also firing up the rural economy. In some places, E15 could be 70 cents cheaper than gas without ethanol. Its sale over the summer months could lead to a price drop in the regular gasoline. But Grandview University professor Ryan Anderson says that drop will be fairly minor.
Keep in mind that, consumers should expect this to only have a 10 to 15 cent at max reduction on gas prices. I don't want any consumers thinking that this is going to drop their gas prices back to where it was 12 months ago.
Now, E15 sales were banned in states from June 1st through September 15th because of its association with smog and other air quality hazards. Stacey?
Marcus, thank you.